And the first one is Steven van Roon of our very own University of Twente Robotics Center. Let's welcome Steven.
Well, thank you, Wesley. Is this on? I think so, yes. Hi, everybody. As Wesley said, I'm Steven. I will tell you a little bit about the Robotics Center, and here you can see already some of the remarkable work that our research staff has done in the last few years, from flying birds, exoskeletons, MR-compatible robots, and hexapods for the precision industry. So this is an example of the Robotics Center, which is a one-of-a-kind combination of strengths, and I will tell you why in the coming 6 minutes, or a little bit less, I guess. We built the Robotics Center on 3 pillars: our approach and our people, our facilities and infrastructure, and our ecosystem and collaboration. And what we do in our approach is we combine research, education, innovation with a strong community, and ensuring a framework for impactful scientific research, an interesting and inspiring educational program for our students, and a strong network that accelerates the R&D of our external partners. And we need a strong community with that. So we want to embrace a lot of different opinions and views and a lot of different expertises in that, young, old, and from all over the world. And we focus on 3 main themes: robotics for healthcare and well-being, robotics for industry and the future of work, and robotics for social and daily life, because we feel that those 3 areas are the areas that we can have the biggest impact and face the biggest challenges we now have as society. For example, an aging and growing population, and also, of course, climate change and all the consequences we face there. And how do we do that? We focus on 2 things. We develop the technology that we need, as you saw on the first slide already some examples from. And we also have a lot of attention for the human side. So how can we use and adopt the technology that we develop? So with the combination of that high tech and also the human touch, and we add some more business sense, some business readiness, because for the industrial partners and society in general, we also need to make sure that they at least know what to do with it, we can generate the biggest impact. But we cannot do that, of course, without people. And we have the best and the brightest, as you all know, and we see the general chair of this conference as one of them, so nobody will disagree with me, I guess. And as you can see, we have a diverse combination of areas of expertise, from surgical robotics to wearable robotics, from aerial robotics to also more the precision engineering and enabling technologies that we need. And with such a broad community, we generate that impact, but also have the highly skilled and also specialized disciplines that we need. So we don't concede on any quality, we have the expertise and the broad field. But we cannot do that, and we cannot let those people shine and thrive without proper facilities and infrastructure. So we have 10 dedicated robotics labs. Well, there's a list of a little bit of the domain-specific facilities that we have there. And it's not all of it. We also work very close together with other institutes at the university with hybrid ORs, MR machines, so we can really test in a lab and controlled environment already what we discovered. But it's not only in the lab. We also want to know what happens in the real world, and we want to learn from what we see there to make even better new technologies and to have better solutions for society. So we have, as I said, the lab facilities, but for example, like the aerial robotics, we can also test it more in real life, urban and agricultural situations. Or we have for in-pipe inspection the labs, but we can also test it in the chemical plants. And wearable robotics, of course, in a lab, but you also want to know how it works in real life in a rehabilitation clinic. And we can only provide this cascaded way of testing and developing by also having a strong focus on our collaborations and on our ecosystem. So this is a slight overview on it. As you can see, both national and international. We take strong leadership positions in EU robotics, in DIH Hero, EIT Digital, but also in collaborations internationally with universities and also non-academic large corporations and regional smaller corporations to boost the effects of our research. And by doing that, we combine the benefits of the scientific staff, providing them with the facilities, having an enthusiastic student and growing student number in our master's programs for new energetic researchers and also designers, of course. And we have a already close relationship with the industry to actually apply and deploy the technology that we develop. So for me, it's also the invitation to you to join our community, check out our website, see what we can do together, or you can directly connect with me and discover more options we can work together. That'll be all.